Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office, as usual, about once a week. I'm happy to see you today and hope you're happy to see me. One of the things that's important that I've been thinking about is the fact that that's something that it's good for us to express to each other whenever we see each other. I'm happy to see you. Hospitality is one of the things that's been a hallmark of Bloom from the very beginning. In fact, I'm somebody that spent 10 years feeling ousted from church. I know that I walked up to church doors, reached for the handle, turned around and walked away because I didn't think I was going to be able to stand the experience, not the worship experience, but the human interaction experience once I got inside the door. That's because I had been so hurt by people in the church previously, and I felt that there were people that just really wanted nothing to do with me, and so therefore there were times when I was trying to make it over the hump, and I just didn't make it and went away. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of persnickety about the fact that we have a welcome that is easy in and easy out. That's why sometimes folks will find me tapping them on the shoulder and saying, could this conversation go outside? Or could you step over here so that we're not creating a bottleneck in the entryway? These are just a few things that are done, not because we're trying not to have anybody not have fun, but because we're trying to make it be that someone coming in who maybe has a heightened anxiety rate because this is the first time they're coming to church, and we're trying to make it be that they have an easy access and also that they can scope out that they have an easy exit as well. That's a part of our desire to be hospitable and it's not just us. It's not a new thing. It was something that was actually a part of the Hebrew faith. Hospitality was one of the highest values that could be done. That's why Abraham and Sarah had to run around. Well, actually, Sarah had to do the running around while Abraham sat with the guys. But Abraham and Sarah worked it out to be able to serve cakes and so forth to the angels that visited them in the desert. It was an explanation. It was a presentation of the hospitality that was expected of them when visitors came. The extravagant welcome is something we talk about in the UCC, and that's been a part of the heritage since I've been a part of the UCC, and it's something that we've tried to communicate. I was reminded again recently when one of our Bloom members went to the Metropolitan Museum in New York and saw a painting of sunflowers by Van Gogh there, and basically sent me a photo of it to say, look, Van Gogh must have been a bloomer. Well, sunflowers were common to the area, and so painters who didn't want to have to pay a model would use things that they could to do their medium and get a picture to be able to sell. But also I know that Van Gogh understood sunflowers to be a symbol of hospitality. So that's one of the reasons that we at Bloom have adopted sunflowers as a major symbol of what we do. It's not because it's native to the Coachella Valley, because they're not. But we brought them here as transplants. We didn't bring them, but we being transplants here are like the flower that's a transplant, and what we want to do is also make it be that we represent that hospitality as well when people come to be a part of the Bloom community. I say this now because we're in the early days of a new season, and we are going to be checked out by people who are coming for the very first time, and it's also going to be that people come back as snowbirds who have been away for a long time. So probably the most important thing that we could say to any of these folks is, I'm happy to see you. I'd be happy to see you this Sunday at Bloom. Bloom Tones is going to sing for the first time this season. We're looking forward to that, and we hope you'll be able to join us and be with us for that time, and to welcome Bloom Tones for the season and encourage the small but mighty group that is now, and we look forward to Snowbirds returning and the growing of the group as others decide to join throughout the year. So hope to see you. I'll be happy to see you, and we hope that you'll be with us in body, but if you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, keep us in your prayers. I'll be happy to see you.